And so, the buzz and the butterflies and the walk. What this game has meant, what it might mean now. Here it comes again, the ritual, the global event that is Arsenal-Manchester United. No fixture feeds off its famous history quite like this one. Up in the air, it'll come down for Bukayo Saka, who can conjure something. Saka for... Lisandro Martinez holds his head, the suggestion being that his may have been the telling final touch. It is a gunner's breakthrough. On Superman's error, and Bono's onto it, and then Bono equalises for Manchester United. One dreadful error. One sharp striker ready to pounce. And Manchester United are level in next to no time.
Well, you have to say Arsenal's...
Dorgu, Fernandes, Dorgu, Fernandes, Dorgu again. Patrick Dorgu! Oh, he has hit a belter! And Manchester United, from behind, lead at a stunned Emirates. Saka once more, Lovren's came, it's to the net, is it by Marino? Goal given! Millimetres! Mighty magic millimetres for Arsenal! Marino on the line, it's 2 each!
Well, they needed some...
Mainu. They're on the turn. Oh, what a hit! What a sensational hit from Matheus Cunha! And Manchester United have it again! That is what a zestful dance! And this place is stunned once more! Wow! Stunning. It is stunning. Manchester United have found their soul and they have won a Premier League game at the Emirates for the first time in 8 years. And welcome one and all to a freshly uplifted Old Trafford. The world looks better through his eyes. The good old days for sure, these are not yet. But in the context of their turbulent recent history, Manchester United are as happy as they can remember. Šeško turning, lobbed up towards Ahmad. Recycled by Bruno Fernandes for Casemiro. Set onto Cunha! That's a super goal! That is a beautiful, beautiful Manchester United goal! And his first in these famous colours for Matheus Cunha. On Šeško, Welbeck striding away from Dalot and feeding it in towards Minter, who didn't make pure connection, and the goal gate
just offside.
Nice. Casemiro. Oh, it's struck the defender and bobbled in. It's bouncing United's way all of a sudden. Casemiro with a dash of good fortune, and Manchester United are 2 to the good. Van Hecke taken on by Rutter. Run back for Šeško, fed forward here for Brian Mbeumo. The Stretford drinks it in. Thrilling. 3-0 United. Snapped at by Watson, Minter's through the middle and few catch him up when he's on his way. And he can't catch up the ball, and he was caught as he sought to run away from Patrick Dorgu. And Anthony Taylor's got a view to take here.
Yeah, this is a red card if he's given a foul opportunity.
Welbeck. Oh, it's a beauty. That is a beauty. And Brighton have an interest. Danny Welbeck, once of this parish, Mancunian, loved in this neck of the woods, has snatched back an absolute gem for the visitors. Milner's corner, Kostoulas! 3-2 and 5 minutes still to play. Now he's sweating.
Kostoulas with a fantastic header. He just drifts in front of Zirkzee.
Carried out by Kostoulas. And Bobo's after this. And Bobo to seal it with style. He has speared that in. The Stretford end in ecstasy. Amorim, a little smile playing on his lips. Have the points. It's done for Manchester United. Another memorable night indeed. These are rare and precious times for the modern Manchester United. 3 wins in a row, 4 home wins in a row. Just perhaps it's happening for Manchester United again. Kelly, thank you. Just see it in their eyes. The privilege and the pressure of Liverpool United to represent the people, to be the one who wears the shirt. Bruno Fernandes. McAllister is down after a clash of heads. And Bono's in and scores for Manchester United! 1 minute precisely in front of the Kop. Staggering start.
What a first minute it is for Manchester United. I was just thinking.
Konate, waited beautifully for Isak. Good save, Lamans.
That was his moment, wasn't it? That was his moment, he knows it.
Ahmad. And smashed wide by Bruno Fernandes. And Salah. Oh, that's a super. He's hit the post again.
Well, when you come to Anfield, you need a little bit of luck.
And Wirtz. Florian Wirtz. Chiesa! Feel that one! Thrice he has struck United's post. Now he has struck their necks. It's 1 each. And there's Brian Mbomo. Back in by Fernandes. United snatch back the lead at Anfield, and the place is stunned. The end. United have landed one on Liverpool in Liverpool. United win at Anfield for the first time in nigh on a decade, and they are bouncing off each other. United win back-to-back in the Premier League for the first time in forever. The very first time under Amorim. They inflict upon Liverpool a 4th consecutive defeat and a first home defeat in the Premier League for 400 days.
Well, Wolves had no player who scored more than 1 goal for them so far this season. Jurgen Strand Larsen there had a fantastic campaign last year. And no one showing for the ball there, but it's good pressure by Casemiro, and it breaks the way of Cunha. He's got support there too. Fernandes slipping. Got a shot away though. Oh, and it goes in! Bruno Fernandes with the opening goal of the game. What calamitous defending there from Wolves. And the bottom team made to pay. Fernandes was sent off here last season. All the way to Kiana Herber, in first time by him. And here's Devin Mother-Wolfe. And Bellegarde! Wolves have their first goal since October.
It's a really poor touch again from Bellegarde, gives away possession.
Cunha, good pass towards Davo, and here's Mbomo! clinical. And Brian Mbeumo restores the advantage for Manchester United. Wolves, a very important block away there to keep it at 2-1 by Agbadou. Fernandes, Mount coming in, and Mason Mount took the chance superbly. Well, he scored the winner in the last away match at Palace a week or so ago. And it's that the goal which will seal their success here tonight. So it is, Bruno Fernandes. It's superbly taken, and it's 4-1 to Manchester United. And is this to be the night where they finally made their move up the Premier? Well, there goes the full-time whistle, and it's moving night.
We're in the northwest of England at the home of the 13-time Premier League winners, the home of Manchester United. This is Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams. Mad, here come Manchester United, 5 up in this attack. A man to take it on, pushed away by Roofs. Mbeumo. He's rolled that in nicely to Mount. Manchester United take the lead inside 8 minutes. Terrific finish from Mason Mount, his first of the season. Exactly what he wanted. Dalot. Mount into Bruno Fernandes, who tries to place it. Oh, tipped onto the crossbar and then headed wide. Ahmad was in the thick of it on the follow-up. Brilliant save from Roofs. Rain tumbling down again here at Old Trafford. Ahmad to Mbeumo to take it on! Pushed away by Roofs again. Well, it's an onslaught down that right-hand side from Manchester United. Throws, but they're very much back in fashion at the moment, aren't they? And why not? Šeško makes it 2! Calamitous defending this time from Sunderland. They're looking at each other, wondering how... Threaded through nicely by Siddiqui, and it's brilliantly taken by Mayenda. And Mayenda squares it, and a chance for Talbi. And Lemens is in the way. Well, the 50th game in charge of Manchester United for Ruben Amorim, and so many positives to take from this.
Yes, thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. Well, it does seem very early to be talking about must-win games, but 2 weeks into the new season, it could be argued that is exactly where Manchester United are. Must-win territory as they host Burnley. 1 point from their opening 2 games, coupled with that stunning League Cup exit at the hands of fourth-tier opposition. Lovely piece of control from Mount, and again it's Mbeumo looking to be released, and he's in here. Mbeumo might hit it on the volley! The chances keep coming, and still they're not taken.
Literally 2 minutes ago said there's no taste of threatening behind Burnley. But it's starting...
Whipped in by Fernandes, the header from Casemiro! Crossbar first off, then Dubravka, but the ball was in, and Manchester United get their breakthrough. It's been coming. On the front foot, Mbeumo immediately was making that run. It's a great first touch. Brian Mbeumo! Dubravka called upon again.
Stunning play in Mbeumo. How often...
He's got Mbeumo closest to him. Ahmad driving inside beyond. Mbeumo breaks back out to Ahmad!
So positive. It's in that wide position.
Mount with the set piece. And it's a good save from Dubravka. Lenny Yoro causing problems again, as he did at Craven Cottage.
He's done brilliantly to get his head on that.
Attacking force now just starting to come out of their shell. And he's got some space here now, Brun Larsen. Whistles one across! There's the equaliser! Really well-constructed attack. Lyle Foster on the end of it. And Burnley are level. Came very open now, and it's Foster. He's through again. Foster! Flag goes up. How composed a player he looked in that situation.
But you just felt it with the change.
Here's Dallow, looking for a Mbeumo perhaps. Brian Mbeumo! Burnley's penalty did not last long. And Mbeumo, having got his first Manchester United goal at Grimsby Town, has now scored in the Premier League for the first time for his new club. Honors for Walker there, great flick on at the front post, half cleared, and Shaw, and it's still not clear, and it is in the back of the net for the second time. Again a set piece, Jaden Anthony gets his second goal in 2 games, and Burnley hit United once more. Ahmad again. Fernandes. Ahmad takes a tumble. With this one he is adamant it should have been a penalty kick.
After review, Burnley 11 has a sustained pulling action on Man United 16. My final decision is yellow card and penalty.
Huge pressure on the shoulders of the United captain. Pressure that he deals with. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, Manchester United lead. Full-time whistle has been blown up.
Milestone day for Luke Shaw, his 300th game today for Manchester United. He started every Premier League game so far this season. Milestone days as well for Ahmad and Mark Gahey. Wharton. Lovely ball. Mateta's gone over penalty. All about the pass from Wharton.
Watch a ball from Wharton.
At Selhurst Park. Easy. Calm as you like, strolled up to the ball and then just stroked it into the back of the Manchester United net. Crystal Palace 1, Manchester. I think it's the front-on view, the kind of the view from behind the goal that shows it best, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Against Lamens. Other side. Easy. I'll repeat myself. Strokes it into the back of the Manchester United net 1-0.
Absolutely, absolutely. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Completely. Great composure.
Came on for Ismail Assar. Free kick lifted forward by Bruno Fernandes to Joshua Zirkzee, who can whack it through and score! Oh, that's such a big goal for him. 24 Premier League matches without a goal, and Joshua Zirkzee gets Manchester United back level at Selhurst Park. He's rolled it square. There's the shoulder in front. Mason Mount. It's another set-piece goal for Manchester United. And Mason Mount gets his first goal of the season with a rocket past Dean Henderson.
Good strike, lovely strike. And it's really clever play. Really clever play from the two of them.
Full-time whistle, and Manchester United come from behind to win at Selhurst Park. End the unbeaten sequence in the Premier League on this ground for Crystal Palace. Bruno Fernandes with 2 assists. Joshua Zirkzee with his first goal in the Premier League this season.
Kansas City, all over the USA, we welcome you. This is Manchester, and yes, today it is a caricature of itself. A stereotype, slate grey skies, thumping relentless rain, and wonderful emotional engagement in its football. Manchester United for sure need their clouds to part. Chelsea have yet to lose in the Premier League, but they haven't won on this ground for a long, long time. Earlier today, on by Sesko, it's Brian Mbeumo! Sanchez has committed, and the referee has a big call to make. First and foremost, it's a free kick. And in addition, it is a red card for the Chelsea goalkeeper 4 minutes in. Mazraoui, down by Dorgu, in by Fernandes, and Manchester United are ahead. Perhaps today is the day the red season dawns.
Dig that cross out to the far post.
Reece James into the clouds. And not in by Casemiro out of chaos. by Reece James, terrific header! And Chelsea, via Trevor Chalobah, have big interest into the last 10 minutes at Old Trafford.
No, it's slightly different position of delivery. It's another corner and it's another excellent ball in by
Manchester United, drenched and delirious. Ruben Amorim has his way in the driving rain. Manchester United thirsted for this.